Since it was my day off today, you know, I decided, you know, Kita, let's try something different for a change. Let's try having like an actual like healthy breakfast, you know, that includes more than one of the main food groups. Let's have like eggs this time. Let's have waffles this time. Let's have some sort of fruit, you know, to keep things, you know, zesty. So I went to the first store, got all my food including the fruit, came home, realized my blackberries were moldy. So of course I did the sensible thing and I went back up to the store just to do an exchange. I was fully prepared to just go ahead, get my blackberries and then go back home. I went over to the fruit section and lo and behold, all the goddamn containers had some sort of mold on the blackberry. I just decided to get my money back and go hit another store. So of course I'm thinking to myself, there's no way this second store is gonna have moldy blackberries. Like, surely, given how expensive they typically are, they're gonna carry themselves with a certain amount of, you know, je ne sais quoi. They did not carry themselves with je ne sais quoi because the berries there were also moldy. So eventually I just settled on 2 containers of blackberries that to my eye did not appear moldy. That's still to be determined. I may find some later, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take the hit. And here's the thing about blackberries. They are not grapes. They are not a single circular object where you can clearly see the mold and then come to the conclusion that, probably shouldn't grab this. No, berries have nooks and crannies and corners and various locations for mold to hide unbeknownst to the naked eye. So it leads me now to reflect on how many moldy blackberries I have possibly consumed in my lifetime. And I kind of just have to resolve that mold is just like penicillin for the body, so I guess shouldn't be worried. However, I am also allergic to penicillin, so. But back to the main topic at hand. Hey y'all, it's me, Kita, to the can of the dos. How you doing? So recently I actually watched Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk. So the topic that they actually chose this week was insecurities. Jada in particular brought up her insecurity being that she was experiencing hair loss, and that was the reason why she had been cutting her hair so much lately, and that was the reason why she was also wearing turbans. So it inspired me to kind of reflect on my own past insecurity, my own hair loss experience. Yes, your girl has been losing hair, and you kind of say to yourself, who's losing their hair in their early 20s? This girl is losing her hair in her early 20s. And I think it honestly started happening maybe around when I was 20. After a while, I just got so sick of it and I said, you know what? We're gonna cut this shit off. So when I cut it off, I actually got like a lot of compliments, but then, you know, also comes the questions of, oh, why did you cut it off? Da, 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 da. And like I said, it was such a soft spot for me at the moment that of course I lied, and I was just like, I needed a change, you know, I just like to spice things up a bit, you know. I just got inspired one day because what the real reason was my hair is falling out and it's thinning as well, and further commentary happens such as, you know, you cute but you bald-headed, you know. That really just gets me right there. So romantic. I love that shit. Little do you guys know, I can't control this shit. Oh my god. And then of course comes all the great advice that people have, because surely you haven't tried everything in the book in order to get your shit to grow back. When I tell you guys, I have tried all the mayonnaise, all the coconut oil, all the topical oils, all the shampoos. I've tried it all. Jada Pinkett brought up such a great point. There are so many things, so many ailments, so many losses that I could take. But if you just want to take a couple of strands and shit and give me a short, fierce haircut, then who are me to complain? Who are me? But honestly, after I cut my hair, I think is when I actually came into my own. Like, came into my own personality-wise and style-wise. And what it also did for me style-wise is I got introduced to wigs. And not wiggy wigs, but like wigs that actually look good. Like a wig, like a solid wig. Wig! And you know what? I'm gonna continue to wear my wigs when I feel like it. And I'm gonna continue to wear my bald ass head when I feel like it. And I look bomb no matter what. I say all this to say, first of all, if you have not watched Red Table Talk, you need to go ahead and do that, because I love that little series. I think it's great. I would love to have my own version of a Red Table Talk. You don't know what anyone is going through. You don't know what it took for them to get confident with what they look like in that very moment. You just don't know. So the best advice I could ever give you is from a space of love, L-O-V-E, mind your business. But thank you guys so much for watching. What is your hair journey? Please share, you know, comment down below or wherever I decide to put this. Comment anywhere I put this. Anywhere I put this, just comment on it. Let's talk about it. Make sure that you like and comment and subscribe and share with a friend. And I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.